Okay, ad revenue is the clearest method for bringing in cash on YouTube. Be that as it may, it's by all accounts not the only way or frankly the most ideal way. YouTube is half the internet. That's 1.9 billion users logging in every month. But at the same time, 500 hours of video are uploaded to the site every minute. Go ahead and watch the entire video to find out the best ways with complete instructions to make money on YouTube. Number 1. Join the YouTube Partner Program. The YouTube Partner Program is the method by which ordinary YouTubers gain access to exceptional highlights on the platform. You needn't bother with being a partner to bring in cash on YouTube, however. Being a partner makes it significantly simpler. YouTube partners approach numerous revenue sources, not only video advertisements but also YouTube Premium membership fees and highlights that tap your loyal fans' wallets directly like Super Chat, channel enrollments, and the merchandise shelf. Step 1. Start a YouTube channel. You can definitely relax, it's an easy task. Step 2. Make your channel effective enough that it meets the YouTube Partner Program necessities. To join the program, you want at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months. Here are a few thoughts on how to get a greater amount of those valuable YouTube views. Step 3. Set up an AdSense account. This is straightforward. Simply follow YouTube's official guide for AdSense accounts. Step 4. Explore your new monetization highlights. Every monetization channel has different qualification prerequisites. For example, ad income. To earn this, you should be no less than 18 years of age, and you should make content that is advertiser-friendly. Essentially, the less dubious your videos are, the more YouTube advertisers will be open to running promotions on them and the more cash you make. YouTube Premium income. Assuming that a YouTube Premium member watches your video, you get a piece of their membership expense. This one is programmed, which is nice. Channel memberships. To offer channel participation to your endorsers, i.e. your fans select to pay you an additional sum, you should be somewhere around 18 and have in excess of 30,000 subscribers. Merchandise rack. To sell merchandise from YouTube's product rack, you should be no less than 18 years of age and have something like 10,000 subscribers. Step 5. Submit to continuous surveys. Number 2. Sell your own merchandise. Perhaps you recognize yourself as a content maker first and a business person second. Simply recall that even Drake sells shirts. Then again, you're a business visionary first and video maker second, and that implies you likely as of now have an item and you're planning your YouTube advertising methodology to sell it. One way or another, the stock is a feasible method for bringing in cash from YouTube. Step 1. Imagine and plan your item. Stock for your channel is intended to both address and feed your crowd's association with you. That implies your merchandise ought to be extraordinary. Hawaiian YouTube star Ryan Higa sent off his milk-based caffeinated drink Ninja Milk to use the prevalence of his viral satire Ninja Milk. While he additionally sells shirts and other merchandise from his internet-based shop, Ninja Milk's allure is expansive enough and has its own site. Master tip. You could have a bigger number of thoughts for merchandise than you might potentially stock. So begin by trying things out with a couple of things. Be that as it may, ensure you connect with your crowd in the dynamic cycle. Survey them with respect to what they need. Or on the other hand, fabricate buzz by offering one-off items connected with enormous endorser count achievements. Step 2. Source or potentially construct your item. Generally speaking, you'll require a producer, provider, or distributor to make and convey your item. A few providers will convey it to you, and some will save you the cerebral pains of stock, transportation, and returns by taking care of it themselves. Step 3. Create your shop and greeting page. You'll require a different site to deal with buys. To interface it straightforwardly from your recordings, and you do, allude to YouTube's rundown of supported stock destinations. Stage 4. Enable your YouTube Partner Stock Rack. YouTube partners can likewise utilize the rack component to sell their channel's product. Assuming you're qualified, adhere to YouTube's guidelines to empower it. Star tip. Don't neglect to say bless your heart, since it's considerate. Yet, in addition, since it's a reason to remind individuals how extraordinary and famous your item is, once again. Number 3. Make sponsored content. You don't need to be on Instagram to be a powerhouse. The upside of the #SpawnCon procedure is that you don't need to provide YouTube with a cut of your income. You haggle direct with the brand and they pay you straight. No big surprise, it's a well-known way for YouTubers to bring in cash. In the event that you can offer brands a huge or potentially drawn-in crowd, and your substance is applicable to their objective market, they most likely need to hear from you. For example, YouTuber Aaron Marino, aka Alpha M, is enormous in the men's way of lifestyle space. How enormous? So enormous that even his recordings that make sense of his image organizations have brand accomplices. Step 1. Find a brand to collaborate with. Quality is significant with regards to the names you work with. You most likely as of now have a list of things to get from dream brands. Whether you're going for the gold or developing yourself grassroots style, ensure you wonderful your image pitch before you send it. Step 2. Make a deal. By and large, the most costly kind of supported content brands can purchase from powerhouses. Essentially, YouTube forces to be reckoned with can charge more for their recordings than they would for Instagram stories or Facebook posts, since the video is simply more costly to create. Step 3. Be transparent about your #sponsored #ad. Sponsored content is advertising. That means you need to make sure you're in step with Google's ad policies. The FTC US and ASA UK both have guidelines of which you should be aware too if you're American or British. Transparency is good for your legal health, but also for your relationship with your audience. YouTube has a visible disclosure feature to help you make sure your audience is aware that you're advertising to them. If your YouTube audience is loyal and engaged, but not quite there yet headcount-wise, look for companies investing in affiliate marketing. YouTubers affiliated with businesses encourage their viewers to visit the brand's online store or specific product pages. They then get a percentage of sales made through their, you guessed it, affiliate links. In terms of setup and logistics, affiliate partnerships are similar to sponsored content deals, so follow the steps from tip number 3 to get started. Number 4. Get your fans to directly pay you. This methodology for bringing in cash on YouTube incorporates perhaps 1 or 2 revenue sources. However, they all share one thing for all intents and purposes. You need to make it simple for your fans to show their appreciation with their MasterCard. Step 1. Host live talks where individuals can utilize Super Chat. In mid-2017, YouTube supplanted its past fan funding highlight with Super Chat. This is a component that is simply accessible to YouTube partners while they live transfer. Step 2. Encourage your fans to become channel individuals. YouTube offers the capacity to allow your watchers to pay you to become individuals from your channel. In return, they get custom emoticon, identifications, and admittance to individuals, just special features like live chats with you. For example, Wintergatan is a Swedish band that additionally makes elaborate marble machines and presents recordings about it on their YouTube channel. They routinely thank their divert individuals in their recordings. They likewise clarify what the cash from participation upholds. You'll have to work out an advancement methodology to persuade individuals to become individuals, which might possibly incorporate a few levels of enrollment. Like Super Chat, this component is simply accessible to YouTube partners. Step 3. Encourage your fans to become YouTube Premium endorsers. How much money can you make on YouTube? Sadly, this age-old question has one infuriating answer. It depends. YouTube revenue relies heavily on AdSense. In simple terms, YouTubers get paid for each ad view on their channel, but rates vary across geographies, demographics, and even industries. Software ads may have a higher CPM than, for example, clothing ads. On average, YouTubers make between $3 and $5 per 1,000 video views through AdSense. If your channel is reaching a lot of people, this can stack up to a pretty paycheck. It's not uncommon for big creators to cash out upwards of $200,000 each month from AdSense alone. Follow the above-mentioned tips to begin earning. That's all we have from today's video. Thank you and goodbye.